La 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 la. La 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 la. Whoops. I know you're in a hurry, 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 but for your safety, 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 welcome to Most Extreme Ranking Challenge Disney Parks Edition. We're going to have a grand old time and be ranking the Disneyland attractions, Disneyland rides, whatever. I know you're not supposed to say Disneyland rides. I don't give a crap. I used to be a cast member. I know way too much. Joining me today is always, well, she just left the frame,
Oh,
is
I just remembered.
my co-host, Anna.
Gonna be changing ears as we progress. Just kidding. I don't have them all ready to go.
Oh God. Wait, what was your first what is your what how many parks have you gone to for Disneyland?
I've only been to Disneyland and California Adventure.
Okay, alrighty.
Yeah.
My next co-host, of course, always is Lamar Harris.
Top of the morning to you, lads, lasses. I used to work for Disney corporate, so I don't know that much shit about the parks, but I know how to get free shit in the parks.
That's true. Absolutely.
Boom.
And what parks have you gone to, Lamar?
Land and California Adventure because World was expensive.
Thank you. Yes.
Matthew Johnson.
Hi, I'm fat, so you know how this list is going to be. Thank you.
Limited.
Oh boy. Alrighty.
Limited.
And today we have an awesome, amazing, and
you didn't ask
wonderful.
me, Tyler?
Oh, I'm
What parks I went to? No. Continue the introduction for Sidney
we
because he's more
discussed I was
important.
just
But
sorry, we
that's
discussed
fucked up,
prior.
Tyler.
Matt, we all
Oh,
we all know
I'm
we all know
already.
you've been to all of them.
Oh, I'm about to be
multiple times.
unhinged. I'm about to be unhinged. I'm just letting you know that, Tyler.
Matt,
Okay?
hey Matt, what Disney parks have you gone to before?
Now we passed that point. Now continue. Sidney, please introduce yourself.
Wait, okay, we have an amazing guest. If you were one of the very few who went to Anime Las Vegas and you saw her help us rank the most useless anime characters of all time, and if you want those results, it's on our TikTok. But we have Sydney.
Oh, my name's Sidney Rubino. I didn't
Oh.
know that it was on TikTok. Now I'm gonna go hunt that down.
Oh yeah, I'll send you a link. Don't worry. But what
Okay.
parks have you gone to?
I actually went to Disney World before I went to Disneyland and California Adventure because I grew up on the East Coast. So yeah, my parents were like, we picked a random Super Bowl weekend because I figured no one was gonna be in Disneyland during the Super Bowl, and they were right. And yeah, it was great. It was a good time. I enjoyed myself.
That's awesome.
I did. I liked it.
And yeah, I've actually been to Disney World multiple times. I'm from a southern Catholic family where there's a lot of us, where Disney gives massive discounts for huge parties. So, and we lived in Austin, Texas, where it was closer to go to Disney World. So we would go to Disney World on like big group rates. And that's the only reason why I've been there. And then I went to Disneyland for the first time when I started working there. And that was a nightmare. And I can't wait to talk about that as we rank the 5 best attractions and rides of all time out of all the parks, even though right now it looks like we're only going to be comparing like a couple. But let's go with the judges. At number 5, it's going to be Sydney. Ranking the 4th best is Lamar. The 3rd best, myself. The 2nd best, Matthew Johnson, who looks so thrilled. And
Yeah.
for the best ride at Disneyland or attraction, it is our Princess Anna. Are you guys ready to fill yourself with Disney magic? I wish I had like glitter. Like no, actually, I'm actually
Someone-
very glad.
You
I
gotta do that in
don't.
post. You gotta do it in
I'm so
post.
glad I don't
Someone
have.
do the Mickey voice, please.
Come on, motherfuckers, let's go. And
And we're being sued. Congratulations.
come on, Pluto, let's go rank.
And now,
And all right,
Oh, bother.
demonetized. All right.
yeah, let's do this. All right, let's go on to round number 5, the 5th best attraction of all time. As always, I've been talking this entire time, so I'm going to continue on. Here's the thing. I think a lot of us in here enjoy stand-up comedy. We
Yeah.
enjoy improv. We enjoy fun, cool stuff. There is an attraction that I don't know if it's still at Disney World, but it was there for the longest time, and it was one of my absolute favorite things to do every time we went. That was called Monsters Inc. Laugh Factory. And then it came over here, I believe, afterwards, and it is here called Turtle Talk with Crush. I
Oh.
Fuck is that?
Laugh Factory was way better because it was just stand-up comedy. It was just monsters making fun of humans for being ugly humans, and a grand old time. And it was always hilarious. Like waiting in line, you just see like a crap ton of canisters and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. But I loved it and ate it up, and always wanted to be like it was essentially just a roast for kids, or on kids, I guess. And I always wanted to get picked on because I was like this little fat kid with like really big glasses. And I was just like, I'm ready for this. Please make fun of me. Please, please destroy all confidence. And they never picked me because I guess I was just too fat and ugly. And so they were like, oh, we can't destroy this kid's future. And so yeah, but yeah, for me, it's gonna be like one of the slash things where it's gonna be Monsters Inc., Laugh Factory, but also Turtle Time with Crush. And yeah, that's I'm gonna come out with that.
Matt, Turtle Timer Crush is a little thing where they have the Crush the Turtle from Finding Nemo, and
Ah.
they have some improv comedian pretend to be him and just like
Oh, is that the
say-
wall thing?
yeah,
Yeah.
the video
Okay.
wall.
Do you not know?
yeah.
I thought everybody knew because like wasn't it like
Yeah.
on TV and
It's
stuff?
famous on TikTok because the comedians only can like, hey, I'm
Matt's
Crush
not on TikTok. Damn it.
from these moments. But yeah, that's what it is. Like
But-
I can't do it because I can't be clean for 45 minutes. And also I can't do
Oh.
I can't talk like this for 45 minutes, bro.
Hey, what's
I
up,
can't do
fucker?
that.
What's going on?
Code for like an hour, so shut the fuck up. Like, don't even give me that bullshit.
I can't do that shit.
So I just went to Disneyland like a
Nerd.
week ago or something like that. And there was this one ride that I was complaining the whole time. I don't want to go on it. I don't want to spend my time, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, we ended up spending the money to do the Genie Pass for that ride. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this better be worth it. And so it's a brand new ride. It just opened up a few weeks ago. And it's called, I want to make sure I get it right, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway Ride. And it's in Toontown. And I really was like, this is going to be so dumb. I was blown away by this ride. This ride is
Yep.
innovative. It's super clever. Like the amount of work that went into it, it shows that this should be well, I want it to be higher, but I already have like a couple more of 4 more rides that are way better. But this is one that blew me away. It changed my mind on it. I'm like, this is so worth it. And everyone has fun on it. You know, like even if you don't like rides and you're just going to Disney for food, this is the place this is the ride where you can just enjoy the whole attraction the whole time and have just from the moment you step in to the moment you leave, you are having a grand old time.
Yeah.
And that is
Paying
why
extra money.
extra money, yes, you got to get your money's worth, and you do get your money's worth. So this is why this ride should be the number 5 ride ever, best ride ever.
I'm a large black Negro that's poor as hell. So I don't go to Disneyland often. The only times I went to Disneyland is where I worked there during the parking lot for like 3 weeks during the summer back in like 2007.
RTP.
Okay? Don't even say that. You know what? This whole list, I'm tempted to say other rides from other places. I am 100% fucking tempted.
I mean,
You know what? And you know what?
You know-
That's what I'm gonna do.
You know what? You
So
can.
my
You know what?
number
You
5.
can, but you can't bitch about losing though.
Do it, Matt. Do
Bitch
it.
about- look, do I bitch about? Look, my number 5 top ride is from Knott's Berry Farm. It is called Montezuma's Revenge. It is a great ride. It is a
Really?
ride where you could go up one way and do a loop-de-loop, and you go back up, and it goes back down, and does another loop-de-loop, and swings back up again. It was like if Superman was like Aztec. It was great. It was a fun
Really?
ride. I was able to fit on the fucking ride. Okay? Compared to actual Disneyland rides that I can't fucking fit. Montezuma's Revenge, I was able to fit. No problem. And right after I was done, I went down the fucking thing to go to Camp Snoopy and have myself a fucking churro, and it was great and delicious. So my number 5 choice for top Disneyland rides is Montezuma's Revenge at Knott's Berry Farm. So Sydney, that's my choice. I know this is the Disney top 5, but if you wanted to add chaos, add one Knott's ride. That's all I'm asking. It's at 5. It doesn't need to be higher. It's a good choice.
Mhm.
Just saying.
I hear you.
Thank you.
I'm
Matt, I
also
hear you.
not a Knott's fan.
I don't like amusement parks for the very same reason Matt mentioned. I actually can't fit on half of these motherfuckers. Back before the pandemic, when I was about 70 pounds lighter, I did go to Disneyland a few times, and I found some attractions that I could enjoy. And this attraction, for most, as long as you get to Disney before 10 a.m., is probably the one that gives you the most excitement to be at Disney initially. I didn't think they designed it to be fun, but like if you are in the Disney spirit, especially if it's like the first time you went there, maybe the first, maybe the second, but and it's a nice cool breeze, and it's not the lines aren't that long. I'm gonna say the tram. The tram at Disneyland. I gotta say,
wait,
think about it.
the train or the tram?
The one
He
that
knows
takes
what
you
he
from the
said.
parking lot to Disney?
Yes.
I just want to let you know, Lamar, you're a little bitch for that too. You know why?
Not the monorail.
You know why?
Not the monorail.
Not the monorail. The tram.
Nah, he a little
You know, I
bitch.
used to.
Now,
You know, I
know
used
why.
to drive that tram, right?
That's amazing. Here's the thing.
No, it's horrible. Actually, those things are kind of cool.
You
They're actually kind of
people
fun.
who've been to Disneyland a lot, you forgot the initial magic of riding that tram because you are burnt out, especially those who've lived in California forever. You ride it. But for me, because I didn't go to Disney anything for the first time till like 2016, 2015, so most of my life didn't. I gotta tell you, my first couple times, and even then, I still love riding the tram more than anything, to be honest with you. I can fit, it is quick, it's a nice breeze. It's the only ride where I don't mind that there are kids talking. Honestly, it's pretty dope. And it's not that long of a wait. Honestly, Disney's pretty good at getting those bitches running. So I'm gonna say the tram.
Driver, you are clear.
I feel like this is really hard for many reasons because I wish I knew what ride you were talking about, Anna. I wish I knew.
It's new, yeah.
I know, but
must
that
be.
means you're a trendsetter. You're like the first person mentioning this ride, so now I want to try it.
I'm a trendsetter.
You're a trendsetter, exactly. I know. And you made a really Listen, Crush's Adventure is probably one of the most iconic rides at Disney because of how popular it is on TikTok. And I love watching those clips of the guy reacting to the kids' questions and just having to roll with it. It's so good.
Yeah.
And I love Knots.
Oh
But I
my
can't
god.
choose Knots. I can't choose it. I can't.
You can't do it. Don't.
But you know what would make that better? We'll just go to Knots as a group. I believe we would have fun. Because it's
choose
so much
Knott's
more
the
than
whole
like
fucking time.
just the rides.
Yeah.
It's so much
Mhm.
atmosphere.
Damn right.
If we went to
funnel cakes.
Knott's for their Ghost Town Alive, that's fun. That's a good time. They've got a lot of actors. But I gotta
hate
go
those
Lamar
kids.
with a tram.
No.
You know what? Yeah.
My
I
first selection
Yeah.
in many challenges.
yeah, I
It's
have to
been
agree too.
months. It's been months.
Welcome aboard the Mickey and Friends tram. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding.
It's only like we're only at number 5. We still got FOMO to choose, and
That's
Lamar
true.
does not have to win this.
I don't
Just
care.
remember
I
that.
got a pick. I got a pick. The losing streak has been broken.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Good job, Sydney. All right, the tram, my old post, my old job, my old my little thorn in my side. Alrighty, now we're gonna go on to the fourth best Disney attraction or ride with Lamar as our judge. The winner gets to be the judge, and was not supposed to be like that. Lamar, or Sydney, would you like to go first since you were judge last time?
So this might be a little I say niche, it's probably not actually as niche as I think it is. But my ex-roommate, her favorite ride growing up was Pirates of the Caribbean because of how immersive it was and how fun it was just to sit in the dark and watch the animatronics. It's classic Disney. Before they did the reskin even of Pirates of the Caribbean, and how many Disney rides can you say are iconic enough that they get an entire movie series based off of the ride? You know? And you get to sit in the boat, it's cool, you've been hot outside all day, you get to watch these like really cool the atmosphere. So I'm gonna say Pirates. Pirates is probably number 4.
Pirates at 4. All right, Matt. I want you to get through this, Matt. What you got? Yeah. What fucking Six Flags ride are you gonna pull out your ass?
Bullshit. I ain't gonna bullshit. I thought about saying Superman. I really did. I really did. But since I can't go with Knott's or any other theme parks, I guess I'll go with attractions at Disneyland. So one of the best attractions out there, as a fat individual that loves food, the best attraction is the line to get beignets in the Creole area where you get food and shit. That's the best attraction because that line is like a 3-hour wait automatically. But getting those beignets are absolutely fucking delicious. I don't eat anything at Disneyland. Hell, I only been to Disneyland like once, but you know what I remember from Disneyland? Those fucking beignets that are like fucking addictive crack and cocaine. It is so fucking good. It is so delicious.
Not a bad choice. Anna.
You're lying, but all right.
Saving me for last.
Ooh, okay. All right. Well, California Adventure. It's my the second half of the day at Disneyland, and I always like to start off with this ride. And I know it had a change a few years ago, and now it's Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. But I actually like it as Guardians of the Galaxy a lot more.
Yeah. Oh,
Um
100%.
yeah, like it's way more intense. Like I don't think I've opened my eyes the whole time because it's just like, drop. So that is my number 4. That is the way I open up California Adventure every single time. I have to go on that ride. If I can get on it twice, I'm really happy. If I just get it once, it's fine. But that should be number 4.
I will say this, Lamar, to the people watching who love Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror sucked. It was
Thank you.
shit. It was
Thank
horrible.
you.
It was so boring.
Why are
Mission
you on
Breakout
drugs?
is so much better.
Why are you on
Also,
drugs, Tyler?
I got to do it with the lights off. Like when we were cast members, they would do that sometimes, so they turn it off, and you just don't know what the hell is happening. You don't know when it's gonna go. You're just like, okay, we're gonna, and you're just like, oh, it was amazing. It was so cool. It was so much better. It's the best. Anyways, yeah,
It's
Mission
really
Breakout is
well done.
legit. That
Mhm.
Rocket Raccoon animatronic is legit.
Yes.
God. Anyway,
It's just so fun.
okay.
Tyler.
I'm last. Lamar, you're not gonna pick mine. I know mine's the right answer. This ride has closed down for a couple of years for a new and improved expansion. For a new company that Disney bought. This ride was okay. I'm a sucker for puns. Dad jokes, puns, and stuff like that. Huge sucker for it. I'm also happy that this ride was for everybody. I believe everybody was able to ride this ride. It was meant for very little kids, but the smells were amazing. The puns were amazing. Everybody was able to fit on this ride. It was Heimlich's Choo Choo Train. I loved this ride. It was literally Heimlich. It was in A Bug's Life land. It was the
Spell
one
Heimlich.
Heimlich.
Oh,
But
Jesus, this has been closed for years.
I mean, I think it's only been like five years. Like Avengers Campus went into it, but like this ride was just all puns and him just being like candy corn and everything, and it went so slow, but they would also spray like all these like scents of like whatever food you were passing through, and it was unbelievably hilarious. It was always
Yeah,
fun.
on it.
So it's like
Never a ride or never a line.
a candy version of Soren.
Kind of, yeah. But it was also just out in the open, and you just on this train that goes like 2 miles an hour, if that. Like I think you could walk faster if you were walking right next to it. But it was just it was like 3 minutes of puns and dad jokes with Heinleich's amazing voice and talking about his love of candy corn, and then you get all these sprays in and you feel great. There was no line ever. You always just got on, and it was, you know what? It's the right answer. Rest in peace, Heimlich's Choo Choo Train. Also, Choo Choo Train was spelled Chew, by the way, and I love that
As in
very
chew.
much.
As in chew. Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, Tyler, no. Tyler, no.
It's
Tyler,
the
no.
right choice.
Wow.
Tyler, no.
It was the right choice.
Tyler, no. Tyler, no. Tyler, no. The next one
Funny.
I
Rest in
gotta
peace, Hamlet.
say
Oh,
is while this pick did touch my heart because they are correct. I remember before the mobile app, and man, it could be that same thing. If you wait 2 hours for anything, it is the best thing in the world. It could be that. So I can't pick the beignets,
yeah, of
even
course,
though
of course. I'm
I'm
right.
not mad at you. For
Yeah, okay,
once,
fair.
I'm not
fair.
mad at you. I
Fair.
just can't pick it.
I can't
Fair.
believe I lost before that. How dare
I
you?
know.
No,
I'm
Tyler,
not.
Tyler,
No,
Tyler,
I'm
Tyler,
not.
no.
Deserves
Tyler,
better.
Beignets, Tyler?
Heimlich
Beignets.
deserves
Have you
better.
had good beignets? Anyway,
Have you
Heimlich
had
was
a
the
beignet?
best part of A Bug's Life. You cannot. You cannot.
You know what's
So-
better than Bug's Life, though? Beignets,
Beignets.
Tyler.
so this brings it down to the difference between a ride I enjoyed. One, back when I was 7 pounds lighter, I did ride both of these rides. I enjoyed. It was tight, but I was on them.
No.
One of these rides was justifiably fun because it had the right amount of intrigue, and then it had a few drops to keep your heart pumping. And the other one of these rides made me dislocate my fucking shoulder because I hate the feeling of not having gravity on me, and I gripped the handlebars next to me, and that bitch pulled my arms down, and I didn't know what was going to happen. So I was suffering, going, my fucking arm, for 4 minutes, or a couple seconds. I don't know. It
I'm
felt
so
like
sorry
forever.
for laughing, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I know. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
And then
Laugh
by
at
the
it.
time it landed,
It's
it popped
funny.
right back in. But I also can imagine, because it is one of the more iconic ones. For those who remember TGIF on television in the 90s, Tower Terror, Hollywood Tower Terror was everywhere. Guardians, people say they love it. So for number 4, only because I believe this belongs at, I believe the other one should be higher. I'm going to give it to
yes.
Pirates here.
Oh.
I'm going to give
wow.
the Pirates at 4 because based on what I said, I think Hollywood Tower Terror and Guardians of the Galaxy is more iconic to a Disney
Wow.
ride. So having it at 4 seems low.
I'll take
I know
that.
what that means in this podcast. It means it's never going to make the list, but I think it's too low.
I will say this. I hope you eat rotten cotton candy.
You mean all cotton candy from Disney?
Yeah.
Oh,
That brings us to number 3, the third best attraction ride, whatever you. I don't care. And for the judge, it's going to be me. Ha ha!
oh
Alrighty.
god.
So-
I'm already gonna lose.
So, am I going, Tyler?
I would like for you know what you've disrespected Heimlich. I feel like he's like a spirit animal of myself, and I would very much like to hear your pick.
This one, again, this is a ride I was able to fit in. And it was a ride. My biggest issue with attractions, I don't like the feeling of dropping. I hate it. I hate dropping so much. It's just something I don't enjoy. So anything of the big waterfalls or roller coasters, anything that, even mine, I don't like. But this one had the right amount of like waviness, and it was kind of like a motion ride on a track and stuff like that. And while I went there after the initial magic of the queue part, because Disney likes to put a lot of magic in the queue of rides, but this one seems like they put so much fucking effort in this queue that by the time I got there, they stopped doing a lot of the things. Like there's, you can decipher some codes. There are some videos and stuff of actors who are way past their prime nowadays. And then every once in a while, you'll see the fucking attraction just break and they'll still just run it. Give it up for Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones for the third best. It's a lot of fun. I could ride in it. It gives me a lot of good fun. Sometimes the eye works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes Indy's where he's supposed to be. Sometimes he isn't. And it's so much fun.
That rascal.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
And I think it's a good number 3. I enjoyed it. The only thing I hate about Indiana Jones is their queue line is long. I think it's one of the longest queue lines in the fucking park.
The outside of it just sucks ass.
Yeah. Even the fast pass, like, cause I learned very early to get either the fast pass or just admit that I'm fat and they'll let me go through the short line. But even that bitch is long.
Alrighty, I would like Sydney to go next, actually.
So I was actually gonna pick Indiana Jones too, but
You can join me. You can join me.
You could.
You
could
could.
actually join them. I say do it.
I just love that ride. I
Good
just
ride.
think it's something that I didn't know because I'm not a huge Disney file, right? I grew up loving the movies, but theme parks weren't really a thing for me growing up. It just wasn't something my family was super into. So when I moved to California, I was really, really excited. And Indiana Jones is one of my favorite movie franchises of all time because of the adventure and because of the romanticization.
I agree.
There you go.
I can't say the word. But how romantic the
romanticism?
idea of like a classic adventure is. Even though you look back and you watch the movies and you go, wow, they really did that. Huh. Some of them don't hold up well.
Some
Yep.
didn't age well. They did not age well.
Especially the second one. But I really love that ride. I think it is so much fun and it really it feels so exciting. It feels like you are actually on an adventure, which is all I want to be all the time.
You know what? I will let the princess go last. Matt, I would like.
No, let Princess go first. Let Princess go first. I just want to see if she agrees with them. I just want to see. Because either we're about to commit to a bit right now or it's going to be interesting. No? Okay, all right, then never mind. Then you want me to go first, Tyler?
Yes,
sure,
Matt, I would like for you to go next.
All right, I'm going to see if I can do this in Japanese just because I'm curious if I can do it.
Oh my god.
世界中どこだって笑いあり名前だありみんなそれぞれたけしある小さいな世界世界はしまった世界は同じ you get the fucking point, all right? You get the fucking point. What I'm saying? Yo, that's what you do.
Have you ever been stuck on that ride?
So Matt just doesn't want to win this episode. I get.
Oh.
You know what, Matt? If you said that for 5, I would have
believed you.
Oh, of course.
I would have respected.
Look, real talk. I also had Indiana as my third because that's also another ride that I can actually fit and actually like enjoy. I remember Indiana Jones. That was actually my number 3 choice, but obviously I can't just jump on the bandwagon and try to make it different. Also, I want to see if I can do this shit in Japanese. And also, I remember all my friends telling me that like when they're high as hell at Disneyland, the best ride to ride on is a Small World after all.
Yeah. Okay, Anna,
Once
please
again,
give me something.
Look, I could have gone with
all
Indiana
y'all.
Jones. I kind of think it should be a little bit higher, but number 3 is usually number 1. So I don't know. So I'm gonna go with, and I'm probably not gonna win this one, and that's okay. I'm just here for a good time, you guys. So there's this little. I'm here for the magic of this movie that that's grown so much that it now has its own little land. But before, you just had a chance to tour the different planets that were involved in this world, galaxy, far, far away. And I went on Star Tours. And you know what? That is the ride. I think in one day I've gone on it 10 times.
Wait. So I'm confused. You recently went to Disneyland, and you're picking out of all the Star Wars things, Star Tours.
But you could probably get on Star Tours.
No. Okay.
Number 3.
Okay.
There I have one more spot before I have to judge number 1. Okay, but then I don't know. I'm kind of hoping you have other Star Wars rides there now. You have Galaxy's Edge. And I still think Star Tours just
And you're talking to the person who went recently too. That's what I'm saying.
well, I mean, there's 2 other spots after this. There's 2 other spots after this.
Okay. It's
So
time for judgment. It's time for. I've heard
so
enough.
Star Tours, okay? That ride, I've always tried to get Rebel. I never get Rebel. I like exploring the different worlds.
I've never gotten Rebel either. It pisses me off every
I
time. It's like,
know, every
fuck
time.
that kid.
I went
I'm
with my
clearly the
friend.
Rebel.
Yes, my friend got chosen twice in a row, and I wanted to punch him in the face. Okay, so
Was it
that
Albert?
is how. No, it was Mike. But I wanted. I'm so dedicated to this, so I'm gonna go with this as my number 3. It's crackpot. Maybe it's too low, whatever. But I'm going against Indiana Jones. I'm clearly not gonna win. And my number 1, I don't know if you guys are gonna choose my number 1. So this is the only time I get a chance to put in Star Wars.
Okay. I definitely have heard enough. Matt,
Wow.
I was rooting for you.
Care.
I was
Okay.
rooting
No,
for
you-
you.
No,
I
you
was
fucking
rooting-
wasn't. Get the fuck out of
I
here. with
wanted
that.
you to say literally. You could have said anything else.
Yeah,
because-
sure.
And you had to literally
This
like
is my
literally.
Lord of the Rings episode again because I don't know shit. I don't know shit. Like I don't know shit.
You should
I
know
don't
that
give
It's a
a
Small
I don't
World
know.
is not. It's great for the boomers. But like
I like
I
It's a
don't
Small
know.
World. Like,
I-
legitimately, I do. Not top 5. By
you've
the way,
got problems.
is a Small World
What do you want from me?
weight based? Is
Tyler,
that boat weight
what do
based?
you
Is it a
want?
real
Uh,
boat?
Yes, it is a real boat.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is on a track. It's a Small World's out because that is like the worst thing on this planet. Like
I
I
am going to suplex the fuck out of you next time.
I deserve
see
it.
Have you ever
Tyler. I
been
just
stuck
wanna
on that
be funny,
ride?
but-
I
I don't
love
think
you.
you
Yes,
ever want to get stuck on that ride.
I have been stuck on that ride.
Oh, I
before.
do.
See?
I love losing
Okay.
my mind. Anyway,
Okay, so it is down to Indiana Jones times 2 and Star Tours. Um,
Oh my god, man.
I am not a fan of Indiana Jones. Of the ride. Personally, because here's the thing. It breaks down all the time.
oh yeah,
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
not
Yeah.
finished. There is like an eighth of the ride. It's just a black room because they're like, you know what? Fuck it. We just put it out there, and
doesn't need to be.
they've
They just
refurbished it.
revamped it
They-
though.
Yeah, they revamped it. They have revamped and refreshed it like 20 times, and that room is still incomplete. And I'm like, that's just some lazy bullshit. Star Tours got a redo, and it is fire. Put your challenge cards in. I don't care. I'm going with Star Tours. Like it had the
Not
better.
at 3.
It had the
You
it had the
guys,
better
it's
line, the better line, the better revamp, and doesn't break down all the time.
It's not that it doesn't belong on this
Am
list.
I
We
wrong
have
though?
two-
Am I wrong? Indiana Jones has been
Come on,
updated like 20
Maybe.
times.
I
Like
don't
so
know.
many, like every other year it gets an update.
But
and it's still
have
a
you
whole
been in a
black
cave,
room.
Tyler? The bitch is dark. What do you want? You're in a fucking cave, Tyler.
But you gotta
Jesus.
put in the commitment, and then when you find out it gets broken down, and you've been waiting in that line for how long, and it's broken down?
Outside
Come
and
on.
the
it's fucking
fire.
awesome.
When they have the
Okay,
fire.
but have you been stuck on that ride also? Because I have. It was not fun.
Yeah,
I-
you haven't been stuck on any ride. None of it's fun except for It's a Small World because you can watch
Oh
everyone
my
slowly
God.
lose their mind.
Yeah,
It's
right,
the
Matt?
best thing.
Cemented.
Honestly, fuck you, Tyler.
You know what? You
I'm
know
not
what?
gonna put in my
You know what?
challenge card.
Excuse me.
You're not gonna put your
No.
challenge card in?
No. No.
Sydney, are you gonna
Look,
are you put your challenge card in?
Lamar,
You already have
You
another
could
vote.
have it higher. You could have it higher.
I was gonna. It's my. It,
Come
No,
on.
no.
I just want to see how number 2 goes because I think number 2 is gonna actually. I think I want to throw my card down for number 2 because I
Number 2 is always number 1. We always
We're
blow a
fucked.
load at number 2. It's just
We're
the way this
fucked.
podcast goes. You know what? You can have Star Tours at 3, you motherfuckers.
So we're going down to number 2 with Matt as our judge.
That's the judge.
I can't tell if Matt is frozen or if he's really good at
No.
staying
No,
still.
he
He
is
just stood the whole
livid.
time.
He's
I
a-
commit to
Yeah.
that. I committed to that
Matt,
the whole
Matt,
time.
Matt.
So.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Matt, would you like me to go first?
No, Anna, please.
Okay. I am the judge for number 1. So if I don't say this, it might not get said at number 1, and I cannot live with myself if I don't throw down number 2 for my one and only, for my bae, the love of my life, who is in this ride, and I have been throwing myself at him for so long at
gotta bring it
Disneyland.
down.
It is Rise of the Resistance, okay? Because the moment
Oh.
for my bae, Kylo Ren. I have been asking every single person who works on that ride, can you get me into his quarters? And they don't. They're really into it. They tell me no. They laugh at me. They're great.
Ren?
Kylo
Kylo
Ren.
Ren, nigga?
Kylo, you know?
Every
Enemies to
person-
lovers. Enemies to lovers. Come on. That is my trope. That is what I live for. Kylo gives it to me. Rise of the
Every-
Resistance should be number 2 because I don't think you guys are going to vote it for number 1.
Every person who says they love Kylo Ren is the same person that goes, but I can change him.
Can't
Yeah.
He
change
just
him.
needs love.
Yeah.
No.
No, yes,
No.
I can. Yes,
No, you
I
cannot.
can. Yes, I can.
Sometimes.
No.
No.
He will change. I
Girl,
can
just
change him.
because he's been to jail for assault a couple times don't mean he a bad man. It's the same people.
Is it a ride dedicated to Kylo Ren? Do I get to fuck Kylo Ren? 'Cause
Kind
I have no idea what the
Kind
fuck
of.
this
Kind
ride
of.
is. Like,
Kind
Kind
of.
of.
what is this?
Kind
They
of.
shrink you down
Unless
and
he's
they
laying down
inject
some
you in
pipe,
the
I don't
head.
give a shit.
Kind
Like,
of.
bruh,
You kind
I'm
of
gonna write
do.
this down.
Kind of.
Kind of
Hold on, let
do.
me write this down.
So that is my
Matt.
card for number 2.
Uh-huh.
All right, Matt. Who's next?
Not you, Tyler.
Fuck.
Lamar, go.
God damn it. God damn it.
Yeah,
No.
fuck off, Tyler. Fuck off,
Matt.
Tyler.
Matt,
You already know how to win this, Lamar. Very easily.
I know how to win this, but I got you.
Okay.
The
Let's assume I know it.
best ride at Disneyland
Uh-huh.
for number 2
Mhm.
for you, Matt,
Yeah.
is the one where you take your ass home. It's that final slope out of the parking lot when you drive down your car and you get
Oh.
right onto the 5. That
Yes.
is such a thrilling ride
The Mickey and Friends
because
park
you
instructor.
are not spending any more money
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Disney. That ride is free-ish.
think?
Technically, it was $45. It's as fast and as slow as you want, and it's it's real
a ride,
fast.
yeah.
There's not a big
Mhm.
long line for it most of the time. If you get at the right time, you could also see fireworks as you're leaving.
Sydney, please grace
Okay.
me with your answer.
Well, I don't know.
Come on, you can say Notch.
Go for
you can
it,
say
girl.
Notch.
Go for
You can
it.
say
Come on.
Disneyland. You don't have to say Disney. You can say Notch. You can say anything. You can say
Don't do
literally
it.
anything. You can guarantee a victory right now.
I grew up in Maryland, right? I lived really close to the border of Pennsylvania, and in Pennsylvania there is a smaller, little park called Hershey Park.
Mhm.
And it's literally Hershey bar themed. It's in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And you have Twizzlers as a mascot, you have Reese's Cups as a mascot, you have Kisses as a mascot. And one of my
Quality.
favorite rides is it's called the Mouse. And it's one of the oldest rides that exist on the East Coast. And that shit flings you around and you're like smacking your face, but it's fun because it's old and it's cute and everything is candy themed.
I love and hate this show so much.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is.
yeah, that was
Wait, okay. I'm seeing Wild Mouse everywhere on as I do my search.
It is the Wild Mouse.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, Matt, I wanted to give you the win on the last round so badly, but you
No, you
gave
didn't.
me.
No,
It's
you
a Small
fucking
World.
didn't.
Oh, I did.
You could have
because
still
I
did it. You still could have did it.
No, I couldn't do that to
You
myself.
said
because
you were
Uh-huh,
really
yeah,
my
you sure.
sanity-
You talking
my
mad? Hold on,
sanity
what's gonna
could
make
not
people
take
more
it.
mad than you choosing a ride that nobody likes?
No, you don't understand. The Disney people love It's a Small World after all. They are be
They-
so pissed I didn't pick it. Okay, I just want to paint a picture. I think we all know that there is like one thing in this world that I just really don't like. They're small, they crawl around, they're loud, they're annoying, and I hate them. I hate
I was
children.
about to say something.
I hate children. I'm not a very good person to deal with kids. So Matt, I have a choice. This ride was like I think one of the quickest rides to be shut down at Disney World. It was a ride that was deemed way too scary for kids. It messed with way too many kids' heads. Um, it was awesome. They tried to rebrand it with Stitch, and it was still too scary. It was called Alien Encounter. It was a show. It was basically you go in and you sit
Oh
down and
yeah.
there's this little containment thing in the middle of the room, and they're just like, "Hey, we found an alien. We're gonna do some tests to see what the science is." And then you just hear cracking, the lights go out, you hear cracking sounds, strobe lights come out where you see this alien come in, you start feeling the breath on you and everything. And it was awesome. It was scary, and also it tortured kids' mind. I vote for Alien Encounter as the second best Disney ride because this was chaos, and this is a reason why I really wanted Matt to win and pick anything else besides It's a Small World. So, Alien
I
Encounter.
have.
There are videos on YouTube of it, and it is
Oh no, I'm already looking this shit up.
hilarious. It is great. Oh, it was magic.
Sydney, I really, really want to choose yours. I'm not going to bullshit you. I know I
You
said you have a
literally-
guaranteed win. I know I said it, but like, follow my logic right now. It's a mouse ride, which is supposed to rival Disney itself. So technically speaking, it's kind of in the realm of Disney. You know what I mean? So like, on the technicality, like I know what you did, and that was clever. You could have chose any other fucking ride that I at least knew as well. But like, I see what you did. You tried to stay in the range. I see what you did, and I get that. The ride where I take my ass home, Lamar. That is a great fucking choice. Man, that was such a great fucking choice. Now, here's the problem with that. If you live close, that is the best ride. Get you home real quickly. If you live where Sydney lives, or you live not in California, that's the longest fucking ride. And it's also very expensive to fly the fuck back from where the hell you are. So, I'm going to go with no on that. Just respectfully, though. Great fucking choice.
Respectfully.
So I get to choose between whiny little bitch and fuck them kids. This seems like a great option. Oh, lovers
Them
to no.
kids.
Hold up. I don't even give a shit about Star Wars or watch Star Wars. All I know is that episodes 7 through 9, everyone hates. That's
Yeah.
all I fucking know.
I like
Yeah.
8. I love 8. I love 8.
People hate it.
Thank
and that's
you.
what Kylo win, right? Like, I don't even know shit about. I love Adam Driver as an actor. I think he is awesome.
Don't do this to me.
Kylo Ren, on the other hand, seemed like a little whiny bitch. I'm just gonna be honest.
He
I mean,
is.
it's true.
He's not wrong.
Now,
But I can change him.
Alien Encounters, though,
Not.
Yes, I can.
making kids cry, it is the epitome of fuck them kids. That's amazing as shit. The choice that I'm obviously gonna choose is fucking Sydney in the mouse ride all goddamn day.
Oh, thank
Hell yeah.
God. I was so worried. I was about to go on a rant.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Because I commit to what I said. She said she chose any ride that was outside of Disneyland, and she committed to it.
We're
I was
going
So she
so
gets my
to
choice.
get destroyed.
Matt, I'm gonna come over.
Why do men? Fuck that. No, I'm throwing in my challenge card because
You sure you want to do that, Anna? You sure?
I
You want
don't
to wait
trust
for
you
this for
guys.
number one?
I don't fucking trust you
Okay.
guys for number
You
one.
sure?
Rise
Okay.
of the Resistance has to be on this list.
You know what,
No.
Anna? You know what, Anna? You convinced me. I vote Rise of the Resistance. That was really hard. You twisted my arm, but hey, I think in the end you really got me with that very long-winded and insane point that you made.
Just,
Okay,
no, I
cool.
can
We
change
got
it.
2 for Rise of Resistance.
Just
Sydney, are you going to change your answer or no?
this ride, and then you cannot put a non-Disney
Let me
ride
look
number
up.
2.
Right.
Lamar?
Let me look this up.
Lamar,
Sid, are you changing your answer?
Because you're still convincing me here. So like I can
no, we're not
I can
convinced yet.
flip flop.
No,
No,
we're
it's
a
committee
democratic
wants the
vote now.
cards down.
We're a democratic vote, sir.
Yeah, we're there. It's a democratic vote. So
Never
Sid,
gonna be
what's your answer?
president now. Never
The
gonna
vote
be
of
president
no
now.
confidence? No.
I'm
She's
doubling down.
sticking
No,
to her
you
guns.
cannot, you
A while now.
guys.
Matt.
Number 1. Oh,
What's your answer?
I hold back to what I said. I don't give a shit about none of these rides. And to be honest, fuck them kids seem like a great option, but I'm committed
You
to what I
should
said to
any
Sydney.
other one except
Sydney.
that one.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you can.
Alright, Lamar.
that's
This
fine.
is
Yeah,
an
you know what?
injustice to this
I'm
damn
committing
topic.
to my
No,
to
you're
my
wrong.
yeah, I'm sure it is.
No, you're
Yeah, sure.
I
You know what else is
cannot in
wrong as
good
well?
Lamar,
conscience
you-
The
continue.
government.
I
Lamar.
cannot in
Yeah,
good
the fuck
conscience
you can.
continue because
Matt.
No.
Matt, you just have to.
Okay,
Man.
and I
Look,
think,
I
I think
don't
it's
know.
Lamar. Like,
Look, niggas, unless one of y'all motherfuckers want to pay for my ticket to Disneyland and take my black ass there, I'm not gonna go anytime soon because I'm broke. So I'm gonna go with the mouse ride because Sydney was convincing. All you're
Matt,
convincing
I'm
me
gonna
is
take you to
Kylo
Disney
Ren.
at some
That's not
point.
convincing
gonna
anything,
get you
Anna.
in
I don't know
Disney
what that
somehow.
means.
I'm gonna get you in
Huh?
Disney somehow, Matt.
Is it a performance or like
No, it's
Hello.
a motion ride.
it's a motion ride?
I don't want to be on a video permanently on the internet where one of the answers is not a Disney thing. So it's gonna be Rise of the Resistance.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
No.
But wait, Matt.
there's more.
There's more.
I'm also throwing my challenge card. For
Oh,
leaving
fuck.
over Rise of the Resistance.
Oh my god! Now you got
I
it.
have no idea what's going
This is-
on.
I cannot in good conscience be on this episode if you guys do this for number 2.
I am
All right,
putting
so-
leaving against
Leaving
Rise
what?
of
You
the
need not for
Resistance.
number 2.
Leaving.
Not for
Hold
number
up.
2.
Leaving.
What's
Fuck
the
that.
ride
You know
that
what?
you said? Hold on. Oh, leaving. Oh shit. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Leaving.
committed to that,
Yeah.
Lamar. I'm committed to that. Yeah.
Leaving.
I'm committed to that.
Fuck that.
Alrighty.
Fuck
I'm
that.
committed to this.
All
Okay,
of
so
you
He's telling me
guys.
his card?
I am
Okay.
so done with you guys.
This is
Yeah.
the first where we're doing in 2 cards. All right, Lamar, we have to establish. Lamar, are you sticking with? So you're staying with your choice?
Leaving.
Alrighty, Anna,
Leaving the
are you,
theme park.
Anna, are you staying with your choice of Rise of the Resistance?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
An actual Disney ride.
Matt,
What I said
Matt
was a Disney
seems
ride, too.
very, very
Yeah.
gung ho about the leaving. I worked in Mickey and Friends parking structure, and that damn ramp. I have a lot of like, I took in a lot of exhaust. I hate that place. I refuse to park there because I know better. Because the Toy Story parking lot is always faster, or Simba if it's open. I'm gonna go. As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna go with Rise of the Resistance. I also have a lot of friends who work on that ride too, so
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to go with.
They're hilarious, Tyler.
Rise
Tell
of
them
the
I think they're
Resistance.
hilarious. It's
Sid-
great.
To leave the final decision up to you because I am going to choose to take my black ass home from Disneyland.
Okay.
Disneyland.
Sydney, I
Deciding-
want you to know that this is being recorded and blasted on the internet for people to forever see.
I guess I gotta go with. I don't know. Rise of the Resistance.
Ah,
Oh, with the mood lighting. Hey guys, guess what? Right here,
You go
buddies.
on.
Right here, you guys. Right here. We are down to the greatest ride at any Disney park of all time or attraction, with Anna, Princess Anna, as our judge again. And I just realized the last time you were a judge was actually on our Disney movie animated
I know.
episode. Anna, would you like Matthew to go first?
Yes, I would like Matthew to go first. Go
Yeah,
first,
we don't-
Matthew.
Let's let
Talk
the
to me.
trash
Cool.
decision go first. I agree.
Anna. Sure. You know what? I do not have much experience. Obviously, my passion for Disneyland is out the fucking window.
What?
But
no,
you know
that
what?
can't be.
There is one attraction that I will vouch for, and I think it is a wonderful experience, and I think it is something that a lot of people should experience, and a lot of people have had the honor of experiencing. I don't know about y'all, because y'all aren't from here. Y'all, not all y'all are from here, but I mean, like, y'all are not like local to the area. 2008, when I was a senior in high school, there's a special event called prom night,
Grad night.
and
Nice.
it is something that most people in high school get to experience, and it's them going to Disneyland after hours.
Yep.
So my attraction that I would suggest, or at least I say is number one, is Disneyland After Dark, where
Yeah.
you get to experience
Yeah.
Disneyland in
Yeah.
the nighttime. Usually the shit was until about like 2, 3 a.m. Actually, no, it was actually further than that because you saw the fucking sunrise happen while there at Disneyland. Not only do you get to like interact with your own like classmates and shit, but you get to interact with all the other classmates from all the other colleges, I mean, all the other high schools and
Yes.
shit, experiencing that shit. And it's such a fucking experience. I met like so many new people.
It
It
gets
was
ratchet.
it was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, even during 2008 when I was a senior, the Indiana Jones ride was closed down 100%. 100 fucking percent. But it was something that was actually pretty cool. You still have to saw the fireworks. You get
Mhm.
to be there at night. It wasn't even that crowded because of the fact that
Mhm.
only a certain amount of high schoolers can go. So like all the rides were basically just open, ready to fucking go.
I love it. Thank you, Matt, for taking this seriously for number 1.
Matt, I mean this wholeheartedly. Great pick.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
I would like Sydney to go next.
Oh.
Okay. I was saving this one for first because this one has a special place in my heart. And I feel like as someone who goes back and forth between super sunshine baby and then super dark step on me person, I feel like the Haunted Mansion should be first.
Lamar, I know you're
Um,
confused, but trust me, it's true. Seriously.
listen, Haunted Mansion has such a rich history within Disney World, and the entrance to get in, the immersive experience you have when you first enter the ride, you know, the ghost at the end, like it has such a beautiful story to it, and I feel like the fandom behind that ride in particular is so strong with the backpacks and people being obsessed with the wallpaper, and like it is such, it's like there's so much culture around that ride, and I feel like it deserves like to be exalted in the top placement because of how much people just adore it.
Yeah,
Good
that's
pick.
my favorite ride. That's my favorite ride. Like
Oh,
Haunted Mansion. I have man, like that was that is yep.
I will say that this is a legit serious answer. I will tell you this. Um,
Oh.
there's a lot of attractions that Disney pulls out at night, but this is by far my favorite. It is the one that made me feel that Disney magic that I so hungered for as a child. Where you just saw what amounts to complex yet simple costuming and fanfare, and just it was really cool to see, especially the first time, and they play that music that just gives you fucking hope and magic. And it's going to be yes, it got caught on fire recently, but I want to give it up to
Oh.
Phantasmic.
So fun?
Phantasmic is a
Fire.
show where they pretty much it's a water water like
Water show,
actiony
live action.
yeah,
Yeah. Like
live action water show and stuff like that, where they pretty much play out Phantasmic. And then
Mhm.
the one I saw, the first one I saw, they put all the characters on the Mark Twain boat was they were doing dun, 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 dun.
that's always been a thing. That's
No,
always
but
been.
everyone, when the Mark Twain boat was broken, they put him on the fucking
Oh yeah.
island.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
and
Forgot
it
about
was
that.
great because you get everything. You got dancing on the water. You got the Peter Pan fucking boat fight, which was amazing. You got Mickey fighting the dragon, and then everyone was happy and dancing, and 30 underpaid actors got to ride on a boat for 5 minutes and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They did that
no idea
for
what they're talking
5
Dun, dun,
minutes.
dun, dun,
And
dun,
honestly,
dun,
I
dun,
was
dun.
just sitting there with my like mouth agape, having a great time. It's better than the World of Color, Light of Color. I
Mhm.
mean, it's still
World
great.
color. Yeah.
World of Water, yeah. But I think Phantasmic is like the Disney magic show for me, and so that's why it's my number one.
Haunted Mansion one's my number one, but I feel like when you are like at the park at the end of the night, there is one ride that you're just like, I have to do this ride before I leave. It is a pain in the ass to get to, especially after Phantasmic, after the fireworks and stuff. It's a pain in the ass to get to, but it's like the perfect way to kind of like end the night. It is Space Mountain. I feel like everybody kind of just
Mm.
like
Mm.
everybody
Mhm.
runs over to Space
Mhm.
Mountain, and it's like the perfect last ride of the night. And I feel like that it's always been like that, even when I worked there and I would go in like all the time or whatever. because I lived in LA and I had to wait out traffic. So I would be like, I'm just gonna hang out and do this, or I would sleep in the parking lot without me, without them knowing it, because I had an 8-hour turnaround. Yeah, I would say Space Mountain is like a great culmination of like the last ride that everybody kind of goes to at the end of the night because it's fast, it's awesome, it's exciting.
My main problem with Space Mountain is I've never ridden Space Mountain without getting a bruise.
Oh my god, yeah.
Those
Battle
How the
seats
Stars,
are
fuck do you ride
those
these
seats are-
rides?
because
Battle
Space,
Stars, man.
Space
Battle
Mountain's one of
Stars.
their older rides, so it was
Yep.
built for smaller Americans. So if you're over like 5'6", your knees are pressed against the chair in front of you,
Oh,
and also it's metal.
I think that stupid mountain ride and Thunder Mountain and Indiana Jones hurts my back way more than Space Mountain does.
I will say Indiana Jones will, if you're in the wrong part of that, if you're in the center seats, you're
Yeah.
fine. If you're on the corners, you're gonna
You're
get
not
thrown out.
fine.
Like,
Yeah.
if you're not holding fuck on, you'll fucking fall off. Anyway, Anna.
All right, Anna.
Ooh.
We went so sentimental on
Number
this one.
one's actually.
I
This is the
know,
first
this
time
is
where I've seen a number
hard.
one that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is hard. You made me forget about grad night. You reminded me about grad night, sorry. Because I forgot about it. But that actually was my first time going to Disneyland because I grew up poor and my parents couldn't really take me. So for me, that was my very first experience at Disneyland. And it was a really amazing time because it was my first time. It's at night. There were so many people. Oh my gosh. I just remember like the dance floors and waiting in line for Space
Yeah.
Mountain. Like that's my first time at Disneyland, and I will always remember that. Like I vividly remember that week. I hated high school, but that week where I got to go to grad night was like the most amazing thing. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna graduate. I didn't care about graduating. Well, yeah, I did, but I was like, I'm going to Disneyland, and I've been wanting to go to Disneyland since I was little. So the fact that I got a chance to go, that really called to me. Haunted Mansion, the fandom, like you mentioned, Sydney. Oh my god, it is insane. You
Gosh
cannot
days
say,
at Disneyland. Oh my god.
yeah, no, you can
I'm shocked.
not say one bad thing about that ride because you will get jumped. So, like,
Yeah.
it's very
Fuck
intense.
Haunted Mansion.
Boom. So I enjoy that ride a lot as well, and I think the fandom, like, I get why it has such a big following. It has like a really, like, the ride is fun. It's all that. So like it. Lamar, your choice. Fantasmic, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a damn good show. Yeah. And Maleficent Bernie was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it. So that one also called to me because I think that was like one of the, like, oh, wait till you see this show. And then the one time I did get to see it, I was blown away. Like it's a lot of fun. Okay. Ooh, this is so hard.
Tyler got Space Mountain.
Wow.
Tyler got, yeah. Thank you for reminding me because I kind of already forgot. No.
Wow. Fuck you
No.
guys.
Space
I just
Mountain.
got shat on this entire episode.
Back to choosing number one. This is really hard because this is number one. This video is going to go on the internet, and our future selves, when we become famous, we're gonna have to
yo,
answer.
my future self. Hey, future Matthew, if you still don't give a fuck about Disneyland, like, comment, and subscribe just in case. All right, cool, thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe. I want to choose every single one of them as number one. Like, they all call to me, but there has to be a winner.
Yep.
There
I mean, if you want to
has
choose all of
be.
them, man, I'm gonna stop you. We can do it first for this
World
shit.
peace.
I don't care.
We
Yeah,
can-
world peace.
World peace, yeah.
Everyone's number one.
Everyone's
Yeah.
number one. No, really though. I grad night calls to a lot of people because for them this is the first time going to Disneyland. Fantasmic. I'm gonna have to give it to Space Mountain.
No shit. I got a point.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God, am I in the mood to throw in my card right now?
I like Space Mountain. I know
Oh,
it's
Matt-
controversial.
Yeah.
It fucks you up every
I know.
time.
It
But
messed
it's
up
the
my back.
perfect
It messed up
ending
my
of
back.
the night, though.
It is
It's
a good,
perfect.
perfect ending.
It encapsulates the entire day of like
Yeah.
I
high
know.
speed craziness.
It's also another one of those walk a mile to get to the fucking thing.
and it's worth it. For
Yeah.
some
See,
reason,
I
it's
always
worth it.
end my night in the area anyways. So for me, it's like Star Tours, Space Mountain, Star Tours, Space Mountain. So
Oh, I
Nah,
actually would have
I
been
don't.
okay with anything but Space Mountain, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
You
I would have bowed to.
Damn, really?
I would have bowed to Halloween, Haunted Mansion, or Grad Night because I understand how those like are Disney memories and shit like that, but not Space Mountain.
What?
I mean, it is iconic, and it should be on this list. But I think everything else we said is way more
well, okay.
fun.
Here's the thing: Haunted Mansion and Space Mountain are not my favorite rides. So I have to choose one of the ones that I would prefer to go on than the other one. So that's where my reasoning.
I don't have a
comes from.
card. I don't have a card.
I-
If I had a card,
so-
I would throw it in. But
That's
it's
what I did.
okay.
You know,
Sydney, do you have anything to say or a card to be thrown in?
Normally, I'm all peace and love, but I feel like
fight for it. Fight for
I
it.
feel like Haunted Mansion deserves another chance. Cause like here's the thing, when I described it, I just described like how excited people get about it. I didn't actually describe the ride itself.
Yeah.
But like actually going through, here's the thing, when I first saw the Haunted Mansion, I didn't actually see it. I was a big baby scaredy cat when I was younger, and I closed my eyes and I buried my face in my mom's shoulder, and I didn't look.
Aw.
I was so scared. But I remember thinking like, why did I do that? And like knowing that I wasn't going to be able to go on it again. So when I finally moved out to California and went on it for like the first time since I was a little kid, I was like, I can't believe, first of all, I can't believe my eyes were closed the entire time. This is not that scary at all. Secondly, I remember being like, I want to take this all in, and like seeing all the props that the cast members have their names on and watching the ghosts and knowing the stories behind the ghosts. It just really is a magical experience. So I feel like I
Yeah.
really got to throw my card down on that one. I
Well,
really do.
actually, you know what? I'm gonna say something, Sydney, real quick. I'm gonna
Mhm.
just not. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
You're
I'm
fine.
gonna throw in my card, and I'm gonna
You have a card?
pick, and I'm
How'd
gonna
you throw yours
choose.
in?
As much as I do like my answer, I'm gonna throw in my. I'm
You
gonna
had
do
a point.
I'm gonna do a first because it was my original pick. It is my absolute
true.
favorite ride in the world. So I'm gonna throw in a card myself and defend Haunted Mansion and give my vote to Haunted Mansion. And here's another thing, because you also said something I wanted to make, because I was gonna do this regardless of if you were gonna say something or not. But there was a VHS tape that I and my sister and I watched all the fucking time. There was like 3 or 4 of them. They were called the Disney Sing Along songs. I don't know if anybody else had
I
these
remember that.
Wow. Yeah, it's
I
been
remember
a
that.
minute. Jesus.
And there was one where they did Grim Grinning Ghost, and it was horrifying. It was like Donald Duck and like this ghost thing. I'll put the video on the thing as long as we don't get demonetized. But like it was horrifying as a kid. So I knew that video before going to Disney World for the first time, going on the ride, and I was super horrified and scared because of that damn all those characters and those the trees were the scariest one. Oh my god. So I'm gonna throw in my card for Haunted Mansion. So that'll be Sydney and I both for Haunted Mansion. Lamar, you were going for Haunted Mansion.
I'm gonna go for Haunted Mansion.
Matt.
Doesn't matter. It's 3-2.
That's true.
Even if
Yeah.
I
I was
chose
just
This,
what
I was
okay,
doing it
I
for
take
dramatic.
I
I was
take
doing
it
it for
back.
dramatic
Haunted
effect.
Mansion should be number 1.
What I will say for number 1, there was no bad answers for number 1, which is
That
a
was too
fucking
hard.
rarity. That was a fucking rarity.
Y'all are
Yep.
make it difficult.
Alrighty, let's tally up the points. Anna and Sydney are both tied with 2 points each. Matt and I have 0 points. Lamar has his 1. He got his 1. It's been dry. Matt and I have, looking back, Matt and I have had the most points so far this season, and so
I've dominated.
You
the
could have
Yeah,
had
you
whole
one,
did.
time.
Tyler.
I'm
You could have
fine.
had one.
Yeah.
You know,
I-
y'all remember the old seasons where it's like Lamar wins all the time. Lamar
Yep.
wins all the time.
That's because
We upped our
because people
game.
started to learn your tricks, motherfucker. That's why. We started to learn how you think.
I just
easy.
fucking say the answer, motherfucker.
Well, that's your problem. Change your
But-
shit. Adapt, motherfucker.
But on that note, I hope this has been a wonderful, magical Disney journey as we talk about this corporate bullshit company that I really don't have a lot of good things to say, but I'm going to because I don't need all the negative comments. So, with that being said, our final list and we are all Disney. We are all Disney experts.
No
We
way.
have at number
Stop.
5 the tram. Number 4 Pirates of the Caribbean, the smell of chlorine. Number 3 we have Star Tours, motion sickness, the ride. Number 2 Rise of Resistance, or what we also call as Kylo Ren's gaping asshole. And number 1
Mhm.
the scary house the ride. And so that is our official list of the greatest Disneyland rides. And
asshole.
I can't
Wow.
wait. I
You
can't wait
said
for
that.
them to come. I can't wait for them to come after us after DeSantis. And but before we leave, we need to get everybody's plugs. Anna, where can they find more of you?
Oh man. So you can find me on social media at Anna Voltage or on my other shows, Poppers and Power and Stuff and Junk Show. Or you can catch us at any of the cons that we go to.
Absolutely, Lamar Harris.
Good morning to you, lads. Last is both and neither. My name is Lamar the Con Guy, Lemar the Con Guy. You can find me on all social medias, including .com, Lamar the Con Guy. But also, I have merch on Nerdy Bits website. I keep forgetting to pimp it out, but it exists.
Hey Matt, where can we find more of you since you seem so happy?
Hi, nah, my name ain't Matt. My name is Sidney. I'm an adorable, attractive white woman that's been in the business for 10 plus years as a model and other things as well too. You can find
Fabulous.
me. You can find me at insert thing right here. Tyler, edit in the link or something right there. Yeah, you're gonna do. Yeah, I'm Sydney. Yay,
All
yay!
right,
I have a 401k.
go to
I don't
Nerdy
get
Bit.
pulled over by the cops.
Go to
Go to
nerdybit.co.
Nerdy Bit.
Alrighty. Hey Sydney, our amazing, hilarious guest that we're so happy to have and also completely scar you forever. Where can they find more of you?
No, Matt and I switched. I'm not Sydney anymore. What are you
Yeah,
talking
that's right.
You don't want. Let me tell you, that's not equivalent exchange. Let me tell
Yeah,
you,
you do not. Yeah, you
that
don't
is
want that. No,
not
no, 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 no,
equivalent
no.
exchange.
No, no.
You need to go back. You take
Go
your
back to
shit
Sydney.
back.
Be Sydney
Go back, girl.
I own myself.
for your own sanity. Trust me. Yes.
My name is Sydney. By the time this comes out, I don't know what I'll be doing, because I have a lot of projects in the works. It just depends on when those projects end up panning out. But you can just follow me on social media. It's Sidney Rubino, SidneyRubino. I have a lot of things that I'm working on, and if you liked what I had to say, I say way more on the internet. So
She's fabulous.
enjoy. Imagine that, being on the
Absolutely.
internet.
And as always, all the links are down below. And don't forget to subscribe and like. You can follow us on TikTok. We're going to be having a lot more content, a lot extra content as well. I have a lot more stuff already planned out. And my new channel, The McFailure, should be already up and running. You can find it on YouTube or go to themcfailure.com and it'll take you straight to the YouTube. If you want to watch some Moyeds, me do some Paper Mario streams and just talk about a bunch of other stuff like collectibles and really just anything at all whatsoever, and just an extra channel. But yeah, follow us on all social media. We will see you at Anime Pasadena later on this year live. And other than that, keep on ranking.